Hey, everybody. It's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my girl, Kendra G. Fellas, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel because y'all know I be bringing it. Fair use. Fair use. We got my girl, Kendra G. As always, family, I ain't seen much of it. Maybe 15, 25 seconds of it. She's on the same planet with us. She's looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
That's the best. Okay, you chocolate like me, boo.
Thank you.
But I got a big bright light in front of my face. That's why I look light skinned. This the best bright. That's the best light you have.
Yeah, until I get. I could leave from here.
Are you driving?
No, I'm parked.
Okay. You can get to better light right now. Will it take you long?
Probably like 2 minutes.
If it takes you 2 minutes, do it.
All right. So you want me to hang up and then call back?
No, let's just do it. Okay, here we go. What's your name, baby?
All right. My name is Jada.
Jada. Like Will Smith's wife.
Yes.
Where are you calling me from, Jada?
I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida.
Florida. How old are you? How far is that from Miami?
Probably like 15 minutes, depending on how you drive. 20 minutes.
I'm gonna be in Miami February 10th.
Oh my God, where?
I'll be at Kitchen and Cocktail. It's the start of our tour this
Oh.
year. So I'll have my singles event from 6 to 8, February 10th at Kitchen and Cocktail. I'm gonna post the reservation link for everyone this week. Also, I'm gonna showcase Elise.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Jada is the first look. I can't keep no secret. I was supposed to tell you. I was gonna tell y'all this week anyway, so it all makes sense. But Miami is our first stop on our Kendra G Singles Tour, Singles Live Tour
Okay.
this year, February 10th, Kitchen and Cocktail. And I'm gonna do the casting call for the top
Okay.
10 singles in Miami to showcase you guys at the event from 6 to 8. So look, now you got the information, child. Here we go. They said we don't even know her yet, Kendra. I
So
know.
long. But I
Okay,
will
they say
definitely be
let's do
there.
the interview first, and the cousins will decide if you could be one of the showcase singles in Miami. Let's do it. Jada Florida,
Okay.
how old are you?
28.
Okay, you have any kids?
No.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I'm a behavioral therapist, so I work with kids who have autism.
Okay.
Um, and I'm in school to become a paramedic.
Okay. School to become a paramedic. You ever
Mhm.
been married?
No, never
And
been
what's
married.
your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay. I
My
think
birthday
you're
just passed.
I think your score. I mean, I can't see you just yet. You look pretty, but you're scoring well on paper. This is what the men like: young, no kids, never married. That's what they tell me, child. So we got Jada, Florida, 28, Sagittarius, no kids, behavioral therapist, never married, and she's going to school to be a paramedic. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
First thoughts, not a bad looking lady. Not a bad looking lady. 28 years old, no kids, never married. She what she say, a behavioral therapist for kids, and she's studying to be a paramedic. I don't know, fellas. She 28 years old. Okay, she on the Kendra G show. All right, she not a bad looking lady. She not hot. She not hot, but it's some men that would love to have it, and we know this. All right, so what is she doing in front of us? All right, she 28 years old, not a bad looking lady, no kids, never married. Okay, she should be going off with some man doing her thing. That tell me something. That tell me a lot, fellas. She want too much for this shit. All right, she is a basic chick. All right, through and through. Average, right there in the middle. I give her a 5 all day long, but you couldn't tell her that. I mean, if she put herself together, she could be 5.5, maybe even go to a 6. But that's where she at. That's where she is. I would honestly give her a 5.5. All right, but you could never tell her this. That's how she made it to the Kendra G show. She want too much for this shit. Now, I ain't gonna sit up here and say she not a no, because she is a no for me. Because if she was standing right there, fellas, I know I wouldn't say nothing to her. All right, I wouldn't be interested. All right, and the guys who would be interested in her, she thinks she too good for them. Trust me. And I could be wrong, but I doubt it. And it's a good thing. I know I don't speak for all the brothers, so let's just listen, fellas.
What are you looking for, girl?
Honestly, so I love to cook. So I just really want a man that can cater to me. Of course, someone that is family oriented, so big on family. Someone who likes to travel, like to have fun, go out.
Baby girl, ain't no man catering to you. Men gonna cater to you about as much as they been catering to your ass. Not at all. And men don't take you traveling. All right, the kind of men that you attracted to won't even take your ass to dinner. All right, this one of those chicks who stay trying to think she's supposed to be rolling with some dude who is out of her league. All right, whenever they look like this, fellas, she'll be the first one to call some dude medium ugly. Her. This would be the chick calling some dude medium ugly. This chick right here. Trust me. Trust me. And men don't take you traveling, baby girl. That shit ain't gonna start. You have a hellified ass time just getting a man to take you out, because you don't take the kind of men who will take you out. All right, because those kind of men, for the most part, can't take you traveling. All right, see, we looking at you, we men, and we know the kind of men that would be attracted to this shit. All right, and he ain't doing all that shit. All right, he not doing it like that. And neither are you, but can't nobody tell you this shit. Fellas, she thinks she hot, even though her life keep telling her she not. And that these men who she interested in just keep walking by her ass. And the ones who stop, she see they don't want much. All right, they ain't trying to do nothing with her. They ain't taking her on no dates. They ain't taking her traveling. They ain't catering to her. She up here talking to some dude who wouldn't pay her ass no mind.
Like to have fun, go out. I'm very spontaneous, so I'm in the moment, very affectionate. Of course, someone who has money, of course. But I can.
Baby girl, men with money don't come and make themselves available to you. Fellas, you see how she made it in front of us? You see how she made it to the Kendra G show? This what she expected. This what she got for him. All right, baby girl, this shit right here gonna get you the same thing it been getting. It ain't gonna start getting you men with money because you came on the Kendra G show and said that shit. All right, see, fellas, this the problem. We looking at this lady, fellas. We looking at the same woman, and we know it's some men that would love to have her. All right, but this dude she talking to going to just keep walking by her ass. All right, listen, baby girl, you out of your league. Because, fellas, if you know a hood bunny, this ratchet ass hood bunny, and she clearly a hood bunny. All right, got the gum hanging out her mouth when she don't know no better. That's a hood bunny for your ass. She thinks she making a good show of herself right now. You sound like an idiot, baby girl, because men ain't bought you this shit in 28 years. They ain't gonna start, and you in crunch time.
To know that I have a man that's willing to do that as well. Someone who is spiritual as well. I am Christian. I was raised in a church, so I do go to church on Sundays, and I pray throughout the week, of course. Just things like that.
Baby girl, you praying for some shit you ain't gonna get. You praying for some man's money. All right, and I know men with money don't find you interesting. All right, trust me, men with money and men who splurge and can take chicks traveling. All right, trust me, that dude rolling. And if you know a chick that look like this, he need to be cute, because that will make her think she is cute. That will make her, he need to be fine, because if he fine, that will make her think she fine. All right, and erased all the doubt in her mind of all of these men that just keep walking by her ass and going to talk to other chicks. All right, listen, in her mind, she made up this idea of who she is, fellas. And she needs you to agree with that idea that she got in her mind of who she is. And we're not going to agree with that because that's not what we see, baby girl. That is not what we see. We see a basic Betty who want too much for this shit. That's all we see. So basically, baby girl, you got a recipe to get your ass played with. And that's how you made it here.
Things like that. Someone who doesn't have too many kids. I've had my fair share of relationship with guys with kids. They weren't the best.
Let me tell you what her fair share of relationships with guys with kids was. Cute guys with kids who ain't doing shit. That's her fair share of relationships with guys with kids. They cute. They cuter than her, and they ain't doing shit. All right, and they waiting for her to get her check. They don't take her no goddamn way. All right, they come and chill and make her ass cook. All right, that's what they do. And that's why she called them bad experience. She had a bad, and that don't have anything to do with, why you come up the way you come up. It's the kind of men you choose. All right, you're looking for some man that the only way you could get him to talk to you is if he down on his luck. That's the only kind of man who just take whatever you got. All right, the rest of us, we want what we want. And trust me, he got bread. He could take a chick on trips. He can have what he want, at least most of what he want. And when he can have what he want and most of what he want, he probably ain't gonna want this shit right here. Some chick looking to spend up his money, some basic Betty who think he just need to take whatever she got. And matter of fact, he need to take whatever she feel like giving him or whatever she got. He don't even want what she got. And she thinks she need to be able to get him to take whatever she feel like giving him. And she dreaming. And you wake your scutter butt ass up.
They weren't the best. So I'm kind of scared of those, but I'm willing to accept a man that has at least minimum 2 kids.
Maximum, you mean?
Maximum
Yes.
2 kids
So,
minimum.
Baby girl, you should go talk to some men. Why you still, you know what I'm saying, got a shot. All right, because you ain't gonna like what men got to say. But the things that men gonna say, you're gonna find are the things that's happening. The things she gonna say, she gonna keep you dreaming, telling you how good you look on paper. And men ain't looking at no goddamn paper. We looking at you. We looking at you, and this ain't a goddamn enough. And for what you asking for, this ain't even close. See, you go talking to these women, and they gonna tell you you still young. The first thing men gonna tell you is you getting old. You 28 years old. You hitting straight in the middle age. You're gonna be 30 in 2 years. Baby girl, you think it's hard now. It's just gonna keep getting harder, especially when you're looking for the things you're looking for. You're looking for some shit that a man ain't gonna never think he need to be bringing to stand in front of you. Trust me.
I'd like to have 0. Okay, but if you were to accept, it would be 2. Okay, what are your deal breakers outside of having more than 2 kids?
Deal breakers, someone who's disrespectful. I don't like to be called out of my name. If you're upset with me, call me by my name. I don't like liars. No reason to lie. You could always be honest. Even if it hurt my feelings, I prefer you to tell the truth.
They always say that, fellas, don't they? Don't they? They want a man to tell them the truth and be honest with them. That's why you don't go talk to men, because you want somebody to tell you the truth and be honest with you. You don't. You don't. You want somebody to feed this delusion that you got going on in your head. So men come and do it. Men just come and lie to your ass because you don't want to hear the truth. Listen, you can't stand the truth. The truth is you're a basic Betty and you need to take what you can get. And the men that's attracted to you, they are the men who like what you got. All right. And the men who just come and play with you are not. The men who are attracted to you are the men who stop you and try to share their world with you. The men who just keep walking by your ass, and the men who in a bad situation and stop you and just play with you, Baby girl, they two different things. It's not the same thing. All right, you could get a handsome dude with 8 kids who ain't about to do shit for you all day long. That ain't nothing. Some chick who's sitting here telling us she looking for some man to walk up and spend his money on her. Don't think you should come and lie to her. She think you should come and believe in this shit. Baby girl, you dreaming. You ladies love dreaming. All right, you want a man to be honest with you while you scheming. And for some reason, you think men are stupid. And we can't hear that you're scheming. You're looking for some man's money. And you don't think he should be looking for whatever he looking for from you, what he would think you good for. That's how your ass made it to the Kendra G show. Trust me. All right? They don't think you're good for much.
I don't like selfish men, men who only think about themselves. So if I'm out, I'm gonna think about you. If you need boxes or anything, I'm gonna grab them. So I don't like no one who's selfish and inconsiderate. Or
She want to buy you some boxes. She wants you to take her on trips and spend your goddamn money on her. And take her whining and dining. And she want to buy you some boxes. The audacity of a woman. That's a woman for your ass. If he can take you on trips and wine and dine you and spend all this money, he don't need you to buy him no goddamn boxes. Who the hell you think you talking to, Hood Bunny? You need to get your shit together, girl. Let me tell you something. Ain't none of this shit gonna happen for you. Girl, you dreaming and you need to talk to some men, and I see why you can't. Girl, you as delusional as they come. Fellas, she a product of the things she been told. And what she been told is the fact that she a basic Betty and plain Jane as they get. And not that hot shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter. Some man should still come and give her what she want. This dude she describing. This dude who wouldn't have no goddamn time for her because she gonna buy him a pair of boxes and a cook every now and then. And we don't give a good goddamn. You tell us what you good for. You tell us what you got right now, Hood Bunny. You getting on my goddamn nerves. You was in my inbox 3 times and one came with a note attached to your ass. All right, and I see why, you Hood Bunny, you dusty ass thing. She would be one of them chicks sitting here calling some man medium ugly. This medium ugly chick right here. Trust me. Sitting here talking about you need to be some hellified ass dude. This dude she describing to come and get nothing. All right, this shit. All right, this tragic accident who thinks she's supposed to be able to just come and ride on some man coattail and kick her feet up. Your ass gonna be working. You're gonna be working your ass off. You want a man, you're gonna be working with him. All right, because you ain't getting none of this shit. All right, and women, you keep talking to women, they just gonna keep you trained and tell you, yeah, and support this delusion. Meanwhile, your ass on the Kendra G show, because the shit women tell you gonna be the shit that never happened for your ass. All right, the shit men tell you gonna be the shit that keep happening for your ass. The men who are like what you got are the men who walk up to you and approach you for serious relationships. All right, the men who don't want this shit. And she can't tell you how to make men who don't want this shit just take this shit. All right, I don't give a damn what she scores you on paper. We don't see none of that shit. We see a basic Betty who want too much for this shit. That's what we see.
considerate or self-centered, someone who's all about themselves, like have just no sense of sharing his time or anything like that. Um, yeah. I think that's about it.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes, and then I see they said my pictures give. I really wanted to be a model, so that's why I take pictures of myself like that. I just
Okay,
always
well
been scared.
let me go to your pictures before you answer the question.
Okay.
You really wanted to be a model. Baby girl, somebody lied to you. Somebody lied to you.
Let me go to your pictures before you answer the question.
Okay.
So, woo, the first one, okay. Okay, I see what we doing. I see what we doing. Okay, I see what we doing. First of all, we getting them at the door with the bikini shot.
Yes,
Get
that
him
was
at
my
the
birthday
door.
actually.
We're getting him at the door. I mean, you are. This is very Miami.
You look like the rest of the hood bunnies who get up here and do this shit. And clearly this chick in this picture is not the chick, the wretched ass basic chick who looking at us. All right, you doctor these pictures up because you don't have what men want. That's why you got to go around trying to fake men out, because you don't have what men want. And you need to doctor these pictures up to make another chick, because this chick in this picture is not who you are. That's why you trying to fake men out. All right, look at this picture, fellas, and then look at this lady right here. You would think that's two different women, because it is. She doctored this picture up. All right, this hood bunny. All right, she got some cheeks and she got some breasts, and you know that'll make a man come and smash her. All right, but it ain't gonna change shit for her. Yeah, she thinks she too good for the mailman and the trash man because she doctored these pictures up and put these pictures out, and she tell herself that this who she is. She keep lying to herself. That's how she made it here, fellas. This shit right here, this delusion. Because the delusion is that she this woman in this picture, and that is not the basic Betty talking to us. All right, and the woman in this picture, the woman you got in this picture right here, baby girl, that is not who you are. And you doctor these pictures up, baby girl, because you know you can't sell a man this. You know you can't sell a man you. That's why you got to do this and try to trick men. But guess what? He got to see you. He got to see you. And when he see you ain't that chick in that picture, he just going to be disappointed. No. It's not going to be too late. Your personality not going to win him over. Men don't move that way. He gonna be disappointed when he see that picture and then see you.
Okay, I see what we doing. First of all, we getting him at the door with the bikini shot. We
Yes,
get
that
him
was
at
my
the
birthday
door.
actually.
We're getting him at the door. I mean, you are. This is very Miami.
Yes. That was actually my birthday.
Baby girl, you in Miami, the land of the bunnies, and you trying to compete with this shit right here, and you think you get ready to bag some hellified dude who could take you traveling. You know you gotta be able to compete for this dude. And I don't care how you doctored them pictures up. No, hell no. This shit right here ain't gonna get it. What this shit right here gonna get is the same thing it been getting. Your ass played with. And on the Kendra G show.
Actually, that was actually my birthday back in November. I was on a yacht, so I
We
was
don't
Yes,
celebrating my
give
it's
a
birthday
very
on a
damn.
yacht.
Miami.
So what?
Okay.
So for all of them who talked about godly, but my photos don't define you as a spiritual person. That doesn't define you praising God or anything.
Let me tell you what don't define you as a spiritual person. Whatever you feel like saying to cover up these pictures and trying to tell somebody you some kind of wholesome lady. All right, you don't get to make up what make you a spiritual person because you don't like that people saying you're not one. You don't get to make up what a spiritual person is because you don't like the fact that people telling you about your goddamn selfhood, bunny. All right, listen, them chicks more busted up than you that's talking this shit to you. And the last thing they are is spiritual. See, the problem they having is they can't get nothing. You could get yourself something. You could get yourself something for sure. Some men that would love to have you. I'm telling you right goddamn now, this dude you're talking to ain't never paid your ass no mind. He ain't gonna start. He ain't gonna start.
Okay. While I'm here, I'll read it. Confident, intentional, and naturally magnetic. I value growth, peace, and real connections. I move with purpose. I love good energy and believe life should feel just as good as it looks. Okay. Now, how much money
Baby girl, let me tell you what happened. Dudes see them pictures and then they try to holler and then they see you and they go crickets. That's what happened for you.
he feels just as good as it looks? Okay. Now, how much money he got to make, girl?
At least minimum, I'll say 100K a year.
I know you ain't think she wasn't going to say that. I knew she was going to say that. Okay, listen, this basic Betty just showed you some pictures. Some pictures of a chick who clearly not her. All right, and she thinks she could get this. All right, even though this man ain't never paid her ass no mind. All right, Listen, baby girl, I already told you, you way out of your league. All right. And listen, the mailman who like what you got, they the dudes who you need to start trying to accept. All right, that dude that jumped off the back of the trash truck, that city worker, they the kind of guys who would really be interested in this. This dude you talking to, he don't have to take this shit. He not gonna take this shit, and we show you this shit every day. Just keep walking by your ass. We don't want this shit. And the men who want this shit, you don't want them. All right, you got the same dilemma most of these chicks come up here got. You parade across my screen all the goddamn time. You a ratchet ass hood bunny. The only difference is you ain't got 3, 4, 5 kids. All right, but you on your goddamn way. Trust me.
Say 100K a year. I don't have a max. However much you make is what you make above that. So a 6-figure dude.
Okay, so if he made 80K, he's out the door.
Yes.
She think all the losers she been dealing with all the way up to this point who ain't even making 80, who ain't even making 50. All right, they just cute and ain't doing shit. Now all of a sudden she want to get up here and stunt. Baby girl, you ain't make it to the Kendra G show because you could bag this hellified ass dude. You ain't make it to the Kendra G show because you could bag a dude who almost doing this shit. You made it to the Kendra G show for quite the opposite, my dear. We don't want this shit, and we don't care nothing about what you want. All right, we don't give a good goddamn about nothing you want. We got your ass on the Kendra G show, hood bunny. Now you tell us what you got. You tell us what you good for, because it ain't looking like much. Matter of fact, it ain't shaping up to be a goddamn thing. All right, just some cheeks and some tatas and basic Betty. Just some cheeks and some tatas on a basic Betty. That's all we got right here. Nothing else. All right. And that shit gonna get you the same thing it been getting. All right. It ain't gonna get you nothing new. All right. It ain't gonna start getting you no 100G a year hitter. All right. You dreaming and you just came on here and wasted your time. Because baby girl, with some men that love to have, that would love to have. Okay. Some men who wouldn't otherwise even know you exist. All right, you came on here. You got a chance to offer yourself to a broader market of men. Some men who wouldn't otherwise know you exist. All right, you go and talk to some men who would never pay this shit no mind. You don't talk to the men who would like what you got. He ain't making no 100 G's a year. Dude making 100 G's a year got some options. And when you got options, you don't take this shit right here. Some scheming ass basic Betty hood bunny who doctored up some pictures trying to trick men. All right. Because this dude you talking about, he could just go snatch a chick who really look like them pictures and play with her. All right. Listen, a man that got time for this shit, because baby girl, you could be standing right there. I don't like what I see. All right. It ain't my cup of tea. All right. But it's some men that will love this shit. All right. Trust me. And you ain't talking to them. All right, because he ain't balling out of control. He can't have whatever situation he wants, or mostly whatever situation he wants. Because when you can have that, you don't come and take a basic Betty who ain't doing much, looking to spend up some man money and ain't about shit.
Okay, I'm gonna respect what you say. I will say it sounds very repetitive and not thought out, because let me say this: a guy can make 100K and have bills that equal 100K and no extra money. A man can make 80K and have more money to actually spend on you because he's more wise with his money. So I feel like it's just the standard to.
You preaching to the choir, because ain't none of them going to spend their 100 or 80K taking this hood bunny traveling. All right, ain't none of them looking to spend their 100 or 80K on some chicks trying to scheme, some basic ass Betty trying to scheme. All right, no. You preaching to the choir. She might as well have got up here and said she wanted $1 million. It would be the same thing. She ain't getting that, just like she ain't getting 100 or the 80. She gonna get the same goddamn thing she been getting, not that goddamn much. That's how she made it here. That's how she made it here, Kendra. Not because she could bag a dude making 80. Not because she could bag a dude making 100. She here because she can't get shit. All right, that's how you make it to the Kendra G show, Kendra. When you having a hard time, and a 28-year-old chick who not a bad looking lady, got some cheeks and some tatas, all right, she should be doing her thing. All right, the problem is who she trying to be doing her thing with. All right, so man, listen, cheeks and tatas is standing if that's what he like. All right, a basic Betty is not what he looking for. Trust me. Some basic Betty talking crazy about some man need to be spending all kinds of money to be standing in front of her, and that ain't never been her goddamn life. If you asked me what I thought this lady might, I would have tell you she a stripper. I would tell you I think she could be a stripper. All right, one of them ratchet ass bartenders or a nurse. All right, because you know a slight difference between a ratchet ass nurse and a ratchet ass stripper. All right, they parade across here all the time. You see, you can't tell the difference. So it wouldn't surprise me that she trying to be a paramedic. All right, because I would think she belong in somebody's strip club. All right, with drunk dudes waving dollars at her. You know, because if you get enough to drink in them, all right, she look better.
They're telling me to ask you, do you make 100K?
No.
No. Okay, she does not make 100K. I mean, but listen, the truth
make a difference to the hood brat society, but to men, that wouldn't make no kind of goddamn difference. We wouldn't give a good goddamn what you was making. If he making 100K, he don't care what you making. He doing all right for himself. All right, and he ain't looking for nobody provision. He ain't looking for nobody to take him on trips. All right, that's what you're looking for. All right, so we wouldn't give a good goddamn what you was making. You're looking for somebody to take care of you. So why the hell would we care what you was making? That wouldn't make a bit of goddamn difference. If she was making 100K, she would still be on the goddamn Kendra G show. Because this dude she talking to don't have time for this shit. All right, we don't have time for this shit right here.
Work. That's never gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get her. I'm a hustler, so I'm gonna make my own money regardless, or I'm gonna figure out a way to make some type of income. But can you take on both of our bills while I'm having a baby?
okay, that's
Girl, you're going to be working up until your ass get that 9 weeks off because you're going to have some cute baby daddy who ain't doing shit. That's all you're going to, baby girl. Listen, you're embarking on a journey that you don't want to be on. All right, you embarking on a journey because men ain't gonna never think they need to do none of this shit to be standing in front of you. And we don't give a good goddamn what you think and what you need. That don't have shit to do with us. We don't care. Your hood bunny ass gonna be working. Trust me. You're gonna be working. You're gonna be this hustler and making your own money. That's what your ass gonna be doing. All right, because you're looking to be a cutie on duty. You got the wrong look for that. All right, you're looking for some man to think he need to be standing in front of you, spending up all his money. You can't compete for this life. All right, trust me. She looking for this hellified ass dude to cater to her. Yeah, this hood bunny right here, this basic Betty who ain't doing shit. All right, she looking for some hellified ass dude to let her call shots to him and tell her who he need to be standing in front of this mess. All right, girl, you get your ass out of here.
okay. Just make sure your bank account is fine, baby. Let's do the Kendra Kim. The Kendra Kim is when you stand up and we see your full body. We saw you bodying in
Oh
the
yeah.
photos. Now we
So
gotta see you in person.
I haven't gone to the light. I didn't leave where I'm at.
Well,
But
you gotta do the Kendra Kim, girl. I don't wanna end it now, but it's mandatory.
all right.
I know how you've been lied to, baby girl. You've been lied to.
Yeah, have your headlights on. Sometimes that helps. They'll turn the headlights on and get in front of the car.
All right. Oh, I'm gonna pop my front trunk. Oh my god.
Where you going? Anyways, this
I was
late.
gonna go watch the game because you know the game is tonight.
Woo! Okay, look at the body in real time. That's that Miami body, baby. That Miami body. Okay. Looking good, girl. My body.
Indeed. I agree.
AZI.
Baby girl, you got a recipe to get your big silly ass played with. Maybe you think you got some shit we ain't never seen before. Okay, we don't give a good goddamn. All right, we don't care where you got that shit done at. We don't care. We ain't paying for that shit. All right, because all you hood bunnies get up here and after you ask for a hellified ass dude and show us this shit. We don't give a damn. It's too goddamn big. You need to get this shit smaller. All right, you need to get this shit in some shape, you ratchet ass hood bunny. All right, listen, it's not bad. It's not even a problem. Your problem is men gonna come and lie to you. All right, they gonna come and play with your ass. All right, you ain't gonna get none of this shit, girl. All right, that shit right there gonna get you the same goddamn thing it been getting. Not that goddamn much. Just your ass lied to, your ass played with, and your ass back on the Kendra G show. Now you sit your ratchet hood bunny ass down and you tell us what you got. You tell us what you good for, scrupper. All right? You tell us what you good for, you scrupper. I think she a scrupper. I don't think she no goddamn. She look like she probably a tatted up hood bunny.
I'm going to the gym because I'm gonna be in Miami in 3 weeks. I'm going to the gym right after this live because y'all girls, child, they be giving you asses at the door, and when you land in Atlanta, and Miami just takes your waist away when you get up to the airport. They be like, we'll take away your waist. Well, you can take it back when you come back with the rental car, child. All right, you look.
You ever notice all of them go buy that shit and all they can manage to do is get their ass played with? All right, listen, baby girl, we don't take that shit serious. And we ain't coming to pay for that shit. All right, all of y'all got that shit now. It's not special. All right, it's just regular. You need to tell us what you're good for. All right, because it ain't looking like much. Matter of fact, it ain't shaping up to be shit. I don't never need you to buy me a pair of goddamn underwear. I got underwear jumping out the bowl. They all Ralph Lauren. Yeah, they all Ralph Lauren. You see this shit, hood bunny? These my underwear. All right, I don't need no chick to buy me no goddamn underwear. You know what I ate for dinner last night? Lamb and spaghetti. I don't need you to cook. You tell me what you're good for.
When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was a year and a half ago. I'm gonna say I left that relationship because he was mentally and physically abusive.
Okay. Mentally.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And
You
you
stay
go
in
with the
the
next
light. You gotta stay in the light, honey.
Okay, I gotta go back on the driver's side.
We don't believe much of that shit, girl. You all got this story. All right, all of them was. What? All of them? All of them was physically and mentally? AB? All of them? Girl, you get your ass out of here. No, he didn't want this shit. He was just playing with your ass. And to top all that off, he wasn't doing shit. He wasn't making a goddamn thing. And the person that was taking care of everything was your hood bunny ass. He was cute. That's all.
Someone who said this. Stop gassing up folks' bodies. Their body. Oh man, yeah, her body look good,
Yeah.
child.
No, Kendra, you got that wrong. Her body is not bad. It don't look good. Okay, it's disproportionate. I ain't even gonna get into all of that. But no, it don't look good, Kendra. It don't look bad. She could get herself something for sure. She want too much for this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't care for these people.
Okay. Let's continue. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was?
She like the rest of the hood bunnies. She don't care for nobody who gonna be honest with her. All right, she call that hating on her. She call that you jealous. She call that all kinds of names. You telling her the truth. If you think that body T, you ain't doing shit out here. She too goddamn big.
Answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last time I was intimate was September 10th.
Number 10th. Okay. Why you remember the exact date?
I just keep track.
See, she could get somebody to spank it. She just can't get him to hang around for the rest of this shit. All right, because there's nothing else here. Nothing.
I had one person before though that knew the date, the time. It was crazy, and it was like